Students, in this video lecture, we'll try to study the voltage stability assessment techniques, whatever we are using for the smart grid. In this particular part, we are going to highlight what are the different type of stability assessment techniques. Especially, we discuss on what is the voltage stability indices, what we are using. For example, we are using the VIPI method also. The VIPI method is that is voltage instability proximity index method. About that method we are going to discuss, and method based on the singular value decomposition and the condition of number of Jacobian matrix, and the method based on the energy margin. These all are we are going to discuss in this particular video lecture. Let us discuss what you mean by voltage stability assessment technique. See, especially this particular part, the figure shows that there are different voltage stability assessment techniques. The one is the VIPI method, then the another one is the single value decomposition, then the bifurcation, then continuation power flow, and the energy function. Usually we are studying the first two methods for your syllabus. Let us study what is the VIPI method. As I already told, VIPI, its long form is the voltage instability proximity index, which is developed by the scientist Tamura based on the concept of multiple load flow solutions. According to the reference, a power of load flow solutions x1 and x2 are represented by using the two vectors, that is A and B, where x1 is equal to A plus B and x2 is equal to A minus B, and their equivalent A and B are calculated as A is equal to, this is x1 plus x2 by 2, B is equal to x1 minus x2 by 2. So this where x1 is called as the normal power flow solution, x2 is corresponding to low voltage power flow solution, x1 is for the high power power flow solution, and it is for low voltage power flow solution, x2. A is called as the singular vector in the space of node voltage, and B is called as the margin vector in the same space. So here we are defining two other vectors, that is ys and ya. So ya is called as singular vector, and in the space node specification, here what happens, vector ys consists of bus injections computed with respect to x1. Ya consists of the bus injection with respect to vector a. So the equation of VIPI is represented as cos inverse ys transpose into ya divided by the mod of ys into mod of ya. So basically the computation of VIPI is easy once the relevant low voltage power flow solutions are obtained. Generally speaking, what happens is finding all the relevant low voltage solutions is a computational burden actually for practical sized system. So this is usually what happens, the exhaustive and simplified methods of locating low voltage power flow solutions of a power system are also presented in this particular text, but what happens is computation of all those low voltage solutions becomes a burden in practical sized systems. Now let us study what we mean by minimum singular value. Particularly what happens when an operating state approaches the collapse point, the Jacobian matrix of the power flow equation J approaches the singularity, that is called as F, it is usually represented F. The minimum singular value of the Jacobian matrix which expresses the closeness of the Jacobian singularity, that is the singular value decomposition method is also used to solve the minimum singular value for static voltage stability analysis. According to theory of singular value decomposition, the Jacobian matrix of the power flow is calculated, that is J is equal to U summation of V transpose. That's how we are going to calculate the value of J. Here what happens, the minimum singular value for the power flow equations expresses the proximity of the Jacobian matrix to singularity, and it can be used as an index for the static voltage stability also. Let us study what is the condition number of the Jacobian matrix. What is the condition number of Jacobian matrix, that will study. Okay, so in case of the condition number is used in the numerical analysis, usually to analyze the propagation of errors, how much error is propagating in matrix A or vector B in solving a variable vector x for the linear equation. Usually the linear equation is represented as Ax is equal to B. If the matrix A is ill conditioned, even for very small variations in vector B or A, it may result significant changes in the solution vector x, usually what happens, for the linearized load flow equations, the condition number of the Jacobian matrix can be used especially to measure its conditioning, whether any small variations in vector B may result in a significant changes or not. That we are going to check. So in this video lecture, we are trying to study what is the meaning of the condition number of Jacobian matrix. Basically the extreme condition is that J is a singular and condition J is a infinite. Hence the condition number that can be used to measure the proximity of the operating states to the voltage collapse. So in the next video lecture, we'll try to study what is the meaning of the voltage stability indexing and how the voltage stability indexing is affecting the smart grid criteria, that we'll try to discuss. So in this particular video lecture, we studied what is the meaning of the voltage stability assessment techniques, and what is the meaning of the VIPI method, what is the meaning of the singular value method, and what is the meaning of the condition number of Jacobian matrix, and how this particular point is used in the smart grid, that we discussed. Thank you.